Yo, you guys have been showing me a ton of love on the second channel. We don't do intros over here, so we don't have an intro. But I thought I would put together a little bit of a video for you guys today talking about icons, right? Because you have all these icon SBCs available right now. And I get tweets and questions from every single one of you guys every single day. Which icon should I complete? Should I do this? Should I do that? So what I'm going to do today is I would like to go through these icon SBCs, give you guys values, and give you guys players that I feel like for you are the right ones to be doing and not the right ones to be doing, because I'm getting so many questions and I'm seeing a lot of people do certain icons and I'm like, no. So before we get into this video, please do not just dislike this video because I'm saying your favorite icon or your favorite footballer of all time is a bad value SBC. Okay, I have to be realistic with it. Okay, so now we're going to move on into the video. So I am about to complete Rui Costa. I'm actually just being lazy and I'm going to have to go ahead and do these two SBCs later today on stream. I completed all of these via crafting. I hate that word, but the 83 to 87 squads I crafted, and I got those done. So I have just these three SBCs left. So what are the best value icons right now to do SBC-wise? What is the best value for money? Well, first of all, Rui Costa is the best one because Rui Costa is the cheapest. So what happened to the icon prices? Oh, no. What happened? Why did they get so expensive? I don't know what happened here. Why did these icons get so expensive? Hold on a second. January 13th. Okay, so now Rui Costa is... Oh, it's because 85s are inflated because of Ibra. Okay, so if you're watching this video, right, like I'm just talking about your untradables, what's the best thing to be putting certain cards into right now. But do not go ahead and do icons right now because because of Ibrahimovic, 85s are really expensive. But a few days ago, right, Rui Costa was the cheapest SBC available, and he's the one that you should be doing. Now, you could use Rui Costa if you want to. I would not submit... Okay, here's what I'm going to say. I would submit Rui Costa into somebody else, which I will tell you about in a minute. And if you don't want to do that, then save it. Rui Costa is an example of somebody you should grind through right now or this year and save in your club for a bigger icon when we get Pele. Well, no, Pele's shit. I used him yesterday. But, Hullet, Vieira, or R9. Like one of those three. This should be the one you have in your club and you say, boom, I crafted it. I did it for free. Not did it for free, but did it with upgrade packs through different promos. And that is something you should do. So for me, Rui Costa is a must-do. And the next buddy in that boat is Roy Keane. And you can see that I've already started to do a little bit of Roy Keane. Roy Keane is the same way for me. It's basically the same thing as Rui Costa. And the deal is that if you can go ahead and get these two players, it's big time, man, right? Like you have two icons sitting in your club where you could use them as super subs. Maybe I'll use Roy Keane off the bench. You can use them as super subs, but what you could also do is you can use them down the line for a big icon where then you're going to only have to submit high-rated squads, which is huge, man, right? Like you can start to work towards another icon of your dreams or the one you want. So for me, Rui Costa is a little bit more expensive or Roy Keane's a little bit more expensive than Rui Costa because he requires a few more informs in the squad, but they're the same value, right? They both have 87 squads. There's no icon required. So for me, if you're doing icons and you're grinding towards an icon, Roy Keane and Rui Costa are an absolute must. Yesterday we got Luis Figo. Figo is 1.3 million. Now, I would not do Figo because he's just not good. Now, the value for it isn't bad because Figo's been for most of the year 1.6, 1.7 million. But I'll tell you right now, I've played against Figo. He sucks. So it's not that terrible on the requirements. They didn't require an 88 rated squad, and they do require an icon, but it's not that bad. So unless you're a huge Portugal fan, I would not be looking at completing Figo. For me, that's not worth it. Other things that we're looking at here. So Rivaldo is probably the next one. Rivaldo is a no for me. I know a lot of you guys did Rivaldo. Now, Rivaldo's requirements are not terrible. It does require an icon, but it doesn't go past an 85 rated squad, which keeps it really cheap. However, he has a 2-star weak foot. And for me, guys, if you're going to pay, what's his price right now? 900K. So his normal price is about 800 to 850. It's just not worth it, man. A 2-star weak foot is so hard to get past this year. Now, he is good. I've played against him. He's a decent center mid. I played against him when he played center mid. He was not bad. Just wouldn't recommend it. Next, we'll talk about Raul. So Raul is 1.75 million. He was 1.6, 1.55 at the lowest. His market value has been about 2 mil. That's where he's back up to right now. He's about 1.9 million. I'm still not crazy about it. The reason why I'm not crazy about Raul, now I have a friend who's very good with this card. Some people are very good with this card. I would say if you can skill well, this card is good. I didn't love it. I played with the card on another account. I just felt like for me that he was really good. But was he worth 1.7 million untradeable? And is he going to be in my endgame team? Realistically, I don't think Raul is an endgame player. Now, he's got good work rates. He's got great weak foot skill move combination. I just think for me, when we get at least, now the Team of the Years are out, you know, Messi is better, obviously. Ronaldo's better. And, you know, I know Mbappe's not central, but you have a lot of players that for me are better. KDB's a better cam than this guy. You've got cards that are already replacing this card pre-Team of the Season. And that's my problem with him. I don't think he's endgame, and I don't think, here's why I would not do him. Because for the value, in my opinion, now this is my opinion, for the value, Ballack is better, and I have completed Ballack. I don't know if you guys can see here. It doesn't show you. I completed Ballack. I also completed Sol Campbell. I think I don't even think you can get them anymore, right? Is Ballack done? So Ballack was the one. If you guys were going to do one, Ballack was the one. Raul's probably one of the next best availables, but I would not necessarily go and do Raul. Okay, Stoichkov is how much? 1.7. Okay, so this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but Stoichkov is a beast in FIFA. Now, I don't think he's worth 1.7 million. But if you're urging to go get an icon, I would look into getting him because I've heard amazing things about this dude. Now, I haven't played him personally, so I do want to try him. His market value he's about 2 million coins, always 199. It tells me that a lot of people do like him. So I would say that this guy might be worth it. I would say if you can, try this dude out before you do him. Maybe get his loan. Especially with these guys like Raul, Best, Stoichkov, guys that you're not that certain about. Maybe try out their loans, definitely, guys, before you go ahead and use them. It's really smart to kind of just try their loans, is what I would go ahead and do. But that's not a bad card. You look at the stats on it. The finishing combined with the agility is really good. The sprint speed is good. I know he's a little smaller, but I heard he's really good. Now, the only thing that I don't love is the medium work rate on the attacking and the 3-star weak foot. Other than that, it's good. George Best is interesting. Best is actually not terrible. He's about 1.8 million, but he was 1.5, 1.6. So it's just because 85s are up right now. So just wait on the 85 SBC if you guys have not done these. Now, this to me is interesting with George Best, guys. It really is. I don't know what to tell you guys with Best. Best for me is very, 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 very interesting. He's clunky, right? I've used his 90 and his 88. He's clunky, but then I've heard things about the prime being magical. So again, this is another situation where I would try the loan because this is really expensive, this dude. Like, he's 1.8 million. So definitely try a loan, guys, before you go do these cards. 4-star is good. Medium attacking work rate's not good. I don't know. I don't know what this guy meant because I tried the 90 and the 88. I'm just telling you guys off of cards that I've played with. I did not like his 90 and his 88 at all. So I don't know how this card is because I've heard that this is, yes, it's a +3, and that it's magical. And I saw a review on him on YouTube, man, and the guy loved him. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Definitely try out the loan before you go ahead and do this one. For me, that's a big one. Definitely try out the loan is what I would do. And then we have Shevchenko, which actually Shevchenko is, what's the value of Shevchenko? So Shevchenko is actually 950K, and I think Shevchenko is actually a pretty good value for money icon. He's been about 1.3, he's 1.1, 1.2 right now. You do not need an icon, and you just need high rateds, which is really nice. This is one you could consider doing. If you could get it done with golds, man, and you have stuff untradeable, this is one that's not a bad card. I've used him. He's a really, really decent cam. I like him at cam. He kind of reminds me of KDB a little bit. He's really, really good. I used him last FIFA. I liked him a lot. His finishing is sick. I'll tell you this, guys. He scores a lot. If he was 100 or 150K cheaper, right? So if he was like 800 or 750, I would tell you guys 100,000% to go ahead and do this card. This guy looks like an absolute monster, and I would say that I really, really, really do like the idea of this card. I think he's very good, and I rate the price of him. I do, man. I think that this is not a bad value for icon, not a bad value for money on this icon SBC. So I think out of the ones available right now, we'll see if we get another one today after this video. I'm recording this in the morning, so we got Figo yesterday. I think they're starting to release more. It looks like they're kind of bringing one out every 3 days, or I don't know the schedule, but just kind of randomized. But it does look like we're getting daily SBCs, which is really sick. I would tell you guys though, man, that my favorites for value, I know 85s are inflated right now, but probably is the difference. You got to choose between Stoichkov, Raul, and Best. I just don't know which one is the most useful. That's a really tough one, but I think cheap ones, I think Keane and Costa, you guys got 3 days to finish them. If you have untradables in your club, try to get these done because I do believe these will be the cheaper icons this year, in my opinion. So try to get these ones done. For the big boys, it's tough to say right now. I would just say the main 2 ones that I'll be doing right now is Keane and Costa, and then figure out past that what you want to do beyond that. But I would not be greedy and have to go ahead. Be greedy, guys. Wait for the big ones because we still have, you guys understand, Hullet, Vieira. The big boys have still not come yet, and I think that it is something that if you guys should be greedy for. You know, if you're going to put X amount of coins into some player, right? Why not it be a player that you really want? Why don't settle, for a player that is not somebody you want or you're crazy about. So that's what I would say. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to do this monthly, I can. I just want to do it for the available icons right now, which ones are the most worth it. And yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in the video on here very soon. Peace out.